The Annals of Richfield by Dr. Henry A. Ward. Bathing houses. Soon after 1820, Dr. Horace Manley built the first bathhouse near the spring on Main Street and near Cary Cottage. Mr. Whitney built a more extensive one near where the east end of the spring house was. During a severe windstorm, the roof was blown across the street and over the house where the Berkeley stands. The present handsome and complete establishment was erected in 1890. Note from the narrator. The bathhouse stood from 1890 to 1957. In the 1920s, the bathhouse was still open and operational. Later, in the 1950s, it was sold to the Richfield Springs American Legion, and in 1957, the bathhouse was torn down to build a National Guard armory. Unfortunately, the armory project fell through after the bathhouse had already been demolished. And this was after a recent renovation. They had taken all of the bathtubs and the bath-like things out of the bathhouse and turned it into a complex meeting place for veterans organizations and veterans clubs. The War Mothers Club met there, of course, the American Legion, the VFW, and other associated type groups. The bathhouse, when it was operational, was quite a sight. There was a full-size swimming pool, Turkish style. There were private bathing rooms. There were massage parlors, and there was always a physician in attendance. You have to remember that this was a medical spa. People were coming here for medical treatment. The sulfur water was used to treat acne, rheumatism, arthritis, gout, and the Native Americans who originally inhabited this area used the sulfur to treat frostbite. This wasn't the only bathhouse in Richfield Springs. There were between 14 and 17 sulfur springs in Richfield Springs. There was obviously the Great White Sulfur Spring, which was located near Spring Park. But any place that found a spring on their property, they would open up their own sulfur bathhouse or sulfur bathroom. There was at least one on Lake Street, a hotel that had sulfur baths, and there were two other hotels on Main Street that also had sulfur baths. And then, not to forget, the last operational bathhouse was the Terrace Hotel, which was located on Gould Avenue in Richfield Springs, New York. That was operating until the 1960s.